Oh shit, we back, yo. Shit's gonna get real. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we are back. Back.
Yeah,
Back. Damn, it's like what, 2 weeks we didn't do a show?
I
And we
know.
are back. Batteries are energized. A lot of bullshit to talk about. Things to get
Yeah.
off our, our wazuzus. Yeah.
I mean,
So
just when you think
definitely.
shit could get crazier than it was last year, here we go. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. 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 The smoke screens of the coof. You know,
Right? The coop.
yeah, the coof. Yeah. Yeah. The fucking coof. Man, how you been, man?
Dude, it was a short week for me. Memorial Day being Monday, it was only a 4 day week,
Oh,
but I,
that's
I
right.
swear it felt like a month long.
So wait, Memorial Day. Okay, so November 11th is Veterans Day, right? For you guys?
Right? Right?
Oh, okay. For C's Remembrance Day is for us. It's Remembrance Day. You guys, Veterans Day, because we don't have a Memorial Day.
So Memorial Day, it was originally, when it first started, was called Decorations Day. And
Okay.
it was a military holiday that
Mm-hmm.
basically just addressed, it was in memoriam of everyone, both sides, everyone, civilian, everyone who died in the Civil War.
I gotcha.
And
I
then
gotcha.
after World War One, I believe it was, they adopted it for all military. So it's not, you have Veterans Day, that's everyone past, present, alive, and no longer
Mm-hmm.
with us. And then you have Memorial Day, where it's just recognizing those who gave all.
Damn, that's like a lot of freaking holidays for war. A lot of
Well,
wars.
we are a nation of warriors, sir.
Yep, yep, yep. And I love food. Hello, all firm handshakes. Firm handshakes to you, my friend. And thank you for stopping in like always. And we got the Jason Lee Tucker statement. Canada, Castro's son, new communist Canada. No, I wouldn't say we're communist. I wouldn't go that far. Him, he's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. He's the type of little fucktard that probably fucking cries after he has sex. That's what he is. That's what he fucking is, man. Fucking
Well,
tell you.
anal hurts, man.
Uh, yeah, she's. Did you see his wife? His wife is not a not ugly at all. Did you ever see her? Is Trudeau's wife?
No, but I mean,
No.
he's
Yeah.
a man with power, money, and influence. So I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Oh, hold on a second. I'm bringing this shit up. She's not bad at all. Share screen window. Trudeau wife right here. That's her right here, man. Images. She ain't too shabby. She ain't too shabby.
Yeah, she's a pretty lady.
Look at that. Look at that. Look, are they so beautiful? Oh my god, I feel like
Oh my
I
god.
think I vomited a little bit in my mouth right now.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
some throat chili.
Yeah. Throat chili. Oh my god, man. So yeah. So you when you asked me, hold on, Jason Lee Tucker says, don't know who the biggest piece of trash, your leader or 46 46 Biden. I don't know, man. I can't really talk about Biden, but I heard that he's like forgetting shit. Like he goes up and doesn't even know what the hell half the stuff he's saying. Is that what's happening, Ryan, over there? I don't know. I haven't been listening
Biden?
to. Yeah.
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 Well, okay, so he's calling for all these gun bans and shit now, right? then they have they have testimony he gave in front of Congress
Mhm.
back in I think it was '96, where he said that laws aren't going to matter to criminals. That criminals are going to get their hands on guns no matter what we ban, no matter what we make illegal.
Okay.
So, but now he's all of a sudden for it. I mean, he's just doing whatever he's told.
Oh my
Seriously.
God. Are you dead serious? Like it sounds something similar to what's going on over here, right? With the whole Canada banning handguns, right?
Right.
Like this fucktard over here, he wants to ban handguns because apparently we have a gun problem in Canada that we're not aware of because
Exactly.
it's crazy. The mass shootings we have in this country is insane.
I just sent you a TikTok about it, actually.
Oh, have you? Oh no, let's like check that out.
Yeah.
Actually,
I figured it would have gotten taken down, but it
I
hasn't.
got Kaylee here saying, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And she does not stop it. It's called a strap on, buddy.
Probably got it.
Seriously, you know, it's probably long and black. Not that there's anything wrong with that, just to be, I don't want to get canceled.
Right.
I don't want to discriminate about the penises. So let me get that. You said you send it to me. Yeah, you sent it on Messenger? Yeah, you did.
Yes, it did.
So yeah, so he wants to. So technically, our courses, right, that we have are only basically for weapons, and you have to take a special course if you want to manipulate handguns, right?
Right.
I took this course back in the day. I don't know if it changed or not, but it was like a full weekend thing, like intensive classes. Like you would start at 8 o'clock in the morning and finish around like 3 or 4. Right. And then you had a written exam. I failed the first time because I had to do it in French because I live here in Quebec. And when I failed, I looked at the guy and the guy looks at me and he goes, "But you during the class you were answering the questions properly." I'm like, "Yeah, but I was orally is one thing, and when I had to read it was different, right?" And he goes, "Are you more comfortable in English?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Wouldn't you say something? We could have given you the exam in English." So like,
Right.
son of a bitch. So I went back the following month because I have to wait a month, and I did it in English and I passed.
Oh.
Yeah. So I have the right to actually not carry a handgun. I have the permit to buy a handgun, but in order for me to buy a handgun, I have to prove that one, I have to be a member at a shooting range.
Right.
Or 2, it's due for work. So if I'm a border agent, a police officer, or a security guard, which carries handguns, then I'm allowed to purchase this. If I don't have any of that, I'm not allowed to buy one. Even if I had passed the course, right? I have to have a reason for it. Now he's abolishing all that because of what happened in the States and was it Texas? Yeah, Texas, right?
Which a handgun was not used.
No, it wasn't. It was not. It was not used. What's up, Bozo? How are you, buddy? Good. Thank you for dropping in and listening to us rant about Canada's gun laws, and because we have a serious problem up here up in the Great Upright North.
Now, is there any right to bear arms equivalent in the Canadian Bill of Rights or whatever you guys have?
That's a great question. We don't. We have the Charter of Rights. We have the right to defend ourselves, but there doesn't say that we have the right to bear arms. In order to do that, we have to entrust in our government to protect us and our police forces to protect us.
Right.
Not like yourselves in the United States, where it's actually in your constitutions where you can defend yourself against your own government if they're taking away those rights.
Right. People have it backwards. Our Constitution does not give us rights. Our Constitution limits government on what rights or on our rights, like how they can impose on our rights.
Right.
It doesn't give us the rights.
Yeah.
We were born with them.
Yeah. So Basel says we can still go to the shooting range. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you're in Canada or not. Right now, we can still, it hasn't come into effect over here. So if you're still a member of a shooting range, you can go. I know there's certain places, I don't know where in Canada, where even if you don't have a gun permit, you can go to a shooting range and you can do like a little tutorial and you can shoot there as long as you've passed whatever they, whatever courses or prerequisite requirements you have there in order to, not to be a fucking idiot in the shooting range, right? So, yeah. But yeah, man, it's just just crazy ass stuff over here, man. It's insane, you know, and he's doing it for all the bad reasons, right? What he's basically doing
Right.
it for is to show off, right? To show that he has the power, right?
Right.
Because let's face it, he's completely power tripping. He's completely power tripping about this whole
Oh
thing.
yeah. You should play that TikTok, man.
Yeah, I am. I'm queuing it up. I'm
Yeah.
talking while I'm clicking away.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah. Because
So
I
he's-
didn't know. This is how. This is actually how I found out what he was doing before you
Oh,
and
yeah?
I first spoke about it. Yeah.
Yep, I'm in. Oh shit, bro, you're in Montreal. God damn it! I did not know. I did not know you were in Montreal. Shit, fellow Montrealer. Damn. All right. All right. So let's listen to what this guy has to say. Get this open here. Right, there you go.
Dear Americans, you think your leader is bad? Try ours here in Canada, Justin Trudeau. He's banning handguns as we speak. No joke, they'll be illegal to sell or transfer, and soon, probably illegal to own as well. He's mandating the buyback of over 1,500 types of guns he recently made illegal by fiat. I call the government taking things by force to be theft. He was elected because his dad had been prime minister too. Well, he had no skills or intelligence. He hates those who disagree with him. He just voted to ban unvaccinated Canadians from flying again, even though all this has been done for quite some time. That sounds like kidnapping to me. He's basically communist in disguise too. His deficits are never ending. It's horrible. So you think your leader is bad? Which he is, but be happy you don't have ours. Dear Americans, you think your leader is bad? Try
Yeah.
ours here in Canada.
So he put the travel ban back in place, or the
For not,
restriction.
for non. Yeah, you cannot fly if you're not vaccinated.
Huh.
Yeah.
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 Jason's
And it's-
statement there.
And you only need two, right?
Right.
You only need two. So Jason says criminals will find weapons. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah. How is this lost on them?
100%.
And any
100%.
there, like, okay, so the shooting in Texas, there is no law. There's one that would have prevented that,
Mhm.
but it's unconstitutional. The Supreme Court has already ruled it's unconstitutional
Right.
to raise the buying age from 18 to 21. Right? That would have stopped him for a few more years. But if you look at it, one way it stopped, you know, if the buying age is 18, well, then it stopped him up to that point. You know what I
Right.
mean? But at this point, any more laws or bans, all they're going to do is create more criminals, because a law-abiding, you know, Joe Schmo sitting in his living room
Right.
is one day going to be perfectly well within the law, and the next day he's going to be a criminal.
Oh, 100%, man. 100%. There's no way. Even if you want, dude, I grew up in a neighborhood where I knew a guy down the street that he can procure those things for you.
Right. Oh yeah. We all know that guy.
But that's it, right? That's it. If you want to
Right.
do, you're gonna find the means of doing it. You might not be able to get it right away, or maybe you can, but you still have the means to do it. This, especially here, man. It's okay. Toronto's gun violence has gone up. Okay, it has gone
Right.
up, and that's what usually happens when you have a deficit where you have unemployment,
Right.
you know, where people have nothing to lose and they just don't give a shit and they turn to other means.
Right.
That's the reality of the business.
Yeah, see, ours has
Toronto's
actually gone down.
huge. Yeah. Right. Because you all have to stick together now with who you have in office.
And then I saw this guy did a study and he pulled everything from the CDC and
Mhm.
from the FBI criminal profile. 90% of the gun violence in this country is suicide or gang related, right? Like school shootings, as far as gun violence, aren't even in the list of top 10 scenarios of of gun deaths.
Right. Well, up here, what people say is like, you know, what do you need a handgun for? Because I want one and I've taken the course and I did everything legally to procure one. I should be allowed to have one.
What do you
But
mean?
why? That's people go, but why?
Yeah,
Because if I want
because
one,
I can. That's all you need to know.
exactly. Exactly, because I can and want. But now they're taking away your can or your want away from you, right?
Exactly.
So it's ridiculous what's going on. And you have articles like this one, right? Hold on. Like you just see these titles and it just pisses you off because this is all leftist liberal bullshit,
I know.
right? And many people might be surprised, myself, I'm saying that because I'm not really a leftist or a rightist. I'm like right down the middle, right? But you see freaking things like this. A ban on the sale of handguns? It's about time.
Yeah.
Like, really?
But dude, I mean, they said wear a mask and get a shot, and look how many people just ran out and did it. So they're
Mhm.
gonna read. There's so many people that will read that headline and think, okay, there's my opinion on it. You know, it's like I once
Yeah.
asked a Jehovah's Witness if aliens were real, and they had to call their elder, literally right in front of me, called their elder and said, "What do we think about UFOs?" Those are the people
Mhm.
that get their opinions from headlines.
Right. Matt, Jason says they made these people crazier by locking them in their houses for over a year with the COVID BS, which was created by the elites. COVID was rough, man. COVID up here, man. We were shut down. We were under freaking curfew for 6 months almost. Now
Yeah,
they made another
monkeypox
biological
bullshit.
weapon with this monkeypox bullshit. Fuck that, man. I don't even want to get into that.
Right.
So here it goes. Like quickly, the article goes: Canadians own 1.1 million legal handguns. That's 3 times as many as just a decade and a half ago. New sales in the recent years have been running at an average of 55,000 annually. As this page has repeatedly pointed out, none of the above makes any sense. Hunting is a legal activity practiced by millions of Canadians, but handguns aren't legal as hunting tools, in part because they are highly ineffective hunting tools. No fucking shit, Sherlock. They're
Right.
too inaccurate to be useful for much besides shooting other human beings at close range. Their main value is as concealed weapons, and carrying a concealed weapon is, of course, illegal in Canada.
Oh,
So
so
while
there's already
many,
laws in place.
yeah, there is.
Exactly.
So while, oh my God. So while many Canadians have good reasons for owning a hunting rifle, almost nobody has a good reason for owning a handgun. That's why Trudeau's government was absolutely right. On Monday, it introduced a bill whose most important provision is a ban on buying and selling of all handguns. The government had spent a couple of years toying with the plan to give individual cities the power to make handguns illegal within municipal boundaries, a plan approximately criticized as performative rather than actual gun control. Credit to the government for changing course and coming up with a much better. This is the Global Mail. This is a governmental funded fucking
Right.
news fucking outlet.
And I
right? So
actually have an argument
they're gonna
against that.
yeah, you know, they have his dick so far down their throat that they gag.
Every hunting guide you go out into the wilderness with, right? Every
Mhm.
hunting guide out there will carry their rifle for hunting, and they'll have a sidearm for protection against mountain lions or bears or whatever. So to say that
I've
a
seen that.
handgun has no place in hunting is
Right.
just false.
Correct. I've seen that. I saw that when I went hunting up north, down not north, down south in Albany. One of the guys had a handgun on his waist.
Right.
There's black bears there.
I just went on a camping trip. It was like a 10-day camping trip in West Virginia, and the guide had a handgun on him. And that night, a mountain lion walks into the camp. And now, okay, so like in that state, you have to be a
Mhm.
resident of that state to be able to carry a handgun in a public park, right? So this was
Mhm.
like it was a state forest, right?
Right.
Huge mountainous state forest. But so there's 10 of us, and he's the only one who can be armed. And a mountain
Right.
lion walks into the damn camp.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, and Bozo's absolutely. I guess there will be a First Nations pass. 100%. 100%. 100%. I would love to see them go into a reservation and start going, no, you're not allowed having it. I would love to see that.
that's what I can't believe here, bro. I can't believe that there's no outrage from the African American community saying, you know, we've had our rights in this country for only the last 80 years, and now you're telling us you're taking them away again. You know what I mean?
That's a good point. That's a very good point. No, but they're busy the media is too busy right now throwing freaking. Anyway, so I'll get back into that after later. I'll bring it up after we're done with our topics.
All
We
right.
have time. I'll bring that up. So the government okay, we said that. While banning the sale of legal handguns put an end to all gun crime? Obviously not. Oh shit. It's possible to commit a crime without a gun. Oh my God, who wrote this shit? This is like fucking genius. In Canada, almost as many homicides involve a knife as a firearm. How is a knife a firearm?
Well,
Yeah, like who wrote this? Knife as a firearm?
right.
As a weapon, maybe? Not a firearm?
I mean,
God, the fuck? People can't write down. This is freaking
homicides
embarrassing.
involve a knife
Yeah.
as a in Canada. Almost as many homicides involve a knife as a firearm. No. Involve a knife. Yeah,
As a weapon.
a knife as a weapon. It's making a comparison between the number of knife crimes and the number of firearm crimes.
Okay. So
But it
here we
doesn't
go.
read very well.
Yeah, it doesn't read well at all. That is a testament to our history of gun control. Yet Canadian gun control is not stagnant by global standards. According to the organization's Small Arms Survey, Canada has more guns per person than any developed country except the United States. States. But the US, where gun ownership is nearly 4 times the Canadian level, has a much higher murder rate, and a vast majority of US murders are committed with a gun, usually a handgun. Our stricter gun rules are not the only thing that makes our society less dangerous than that of our neighbor to the south, but it is part of the story. Well, you guys have a lot more population than us as well.
Well, and that's the thing, right? So Illinois has very strict gun laws. Indiana doesn't. So what they're arguing is that Chicago is so bad because people will come to Indiana, easily purchase a weapon, but it's not easily. You still go through all the same background checks and shit. It's just not restricted on what weapons we can buy. Whereas in Illinois, it's very hard to buy one, and there's only a few you can buy. But if that were the case, so they're saying that easy access to firearms is what's leading to, all the violence in Chicago.
Right.
But if that were the case, then Indiana, my state, would be, it would be really high on the list of violent states in the country as far as gun violence goes, but it's not. It's not even in the top 30. So, I mean, they're not applying any sort of logic to this. They're just, they're I don't know. It's a bunch of smoke and mirrors.
Look at this. Earlier this year, the House of Commons Standing Committee on Public Safety heard evidence that Ontario, 79% of the few crime handguns that were traced were foreign. They were foreign handguns, meaning smuggled from the US, but Virginia's chief of police told the committee that he believes 2/3 of crime guns in South Saskatchewan are stolen domestic guns. RCMP Commissioner Brenda Lucki told the committee that nationally of crime guns traced. So basically here they're saying that every gun that was brought in are illegal. So whose fault is that? Border Patrol, maybe? Just saying.
Well, what's
They're
it matter
being
where it came
smuggled.
from?
Yeah.
Right? The gun didn't do it. The person holding the gun did it.
Yeah, but it's the people. How did he get that gun? Right? He's not supposed to have it.
And that's the whole point, is they have it in their heads that access is causing the crime.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's the people causing the crime.
Hey,
it's
like
so stupid.
DMX said, he said this in Romeo Must Die. Guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Right.
God.
Husband's coming home early from work. They kill.
What we got here? I like this line. Look at this line. We share a border with the most heavily armed nation on earth, where firearms are plentiful and cheap. Canada is going to have to devote considerable resources, more money, and more police to stemming gun smuggling.
Which is also why you can afford your nationally funded healthcare system.
Oh my God, it's a bunch of trash.
It is
trash.
So stupid.
This is just deflection of the real problems here.
Hey, did you see that other TikTok I sent you? Because I knew that would come up. I knew I figured you would have a news article, and I knew there'd be a comparison to the United States.
Which one?
The one right before The one about Trudeau I sent you, Messenger.
Leaky Johnny Cash water tower. That one.
Well, didn't
Send
I
it to me
send
again?
it?
I don't
Okay.
think so. No, this is that one. I don't know.
Here we go. Who did I send that to then?
There's somebody really confused, man. I got it. Hey, Drop Shop. Thank you for dropping in, bud.
There you go.
That's all right. All right, let's see this. Let's see this shit. Yeah, man, it's just fucking. Oh, I can't stand the dude. And to think that we're gonna still have him till the end of the term, 2025. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I mean, you have the bullshit of the handgun ban and all that, but then you have the added fucking cringe factor that you don't have a problem. You know, like
yeah,
he's such
exactly.
a fucking poser. Dick with ears.
It's just to say, hello, look what I can do in my country.
Time to debunk another left-wing talking point. So we keep hearing this left-wing lie that we only deal with mass shooting events here in America. And the reason that we do is because we have the right to own AR-15s thanks to the Second Amendment. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this chart right here. As you can see, this is the worst places in the world based on murder rate per 100,000. And as you can see, El Salvador takes number 1.
No shit, El Salvador takes number 1.
Right.
People go missing their left and right.
But if you pause it right there for a second,
Yeah.
El Salvador, right?
Mhm.
And that's MS-13,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And a large part of our gang violence, where I told you
Yeah.
before, 90% of our gun is suicide and gang violence, and most of the gang violence, gun deaths, are them coming
Mhm.
from El Salvador.
Yeah. Jason. Yeah, we have pissed off China. I'm gonna get to that, man. We're gonna get to that. We pissed off China because of the Huawei bullshit there.
Huawei.
Yeah, Huawei.
Number 1. So where does America fall on this list? It falls in at number 84 with less than 5 per 100,000. And that's according to the FBI. And I can already hear the leftists now. No, we're talking about mass shootings. Well, let's go ahead and talk about mass shootings. According to World Population Review, Norway takes number 1 and America falls in at number 11. And once again, I'll reiterate that 94% of all mass shootings in America happens in gun-free zones. I don't know about you, but it seems to me like those magical little signs don't actually work. And to see more left-wing talking points debunked, go ahead and hit those like and follow buttons, share this content, join me on my other platforms, and tell all your friends to join us over here and talk about it.
Okay, so I made this point the other day, and yes, I got banned on TikTok again.
Oh my god,
So
dude. How
you
many
you
is
have
that
a-
already?
I don't know. I got like 9 accounts. You got you got an 18-year-old kid with leftist ideas, who was taught by leftist teachers, whose parents were leftist, and he goes back and shoots up a leftist school full of leftist teachers, and somehow that becomes the right's fault. How does that work? Right? Hey, he's not shooting up a nursing home. No one shoots up nursing homes. If you think you're going to
Right.
go after conservative people because you're a pissed off leftist, well then,
Yeah, man. Fucking
Mm.
Trudeau. Can't take this. So, who says at Armal they had one of those signs? Then there was an incident. The signs were gone the next day. Yeah. That's the thing, right? In the States, it's per state law, right? Depending the weapons, how it's managed, right? It's per state.
yeah, there's different per state, and then there's
Mm.
federal law, there's state law, and then the individual business can also have, their own restrictions. Like you can't carry a gun into a Walmart here, but federal law, you can't carry into a courthouse or a post office or anything like that either.
No, you can carry on into a Walmart in Canada right now. You have to have a mask still.
Yeah.
Even though the mandate's gone, yeah, they still have their right to refuse your
I
service.
saw a video. This lady was at Burger King in Canada, and she was in her car in the drive-thru, and the guy wouldn't hand her Coke. And he goes, but you have to wear a mask. And she goes, I don't have a mask. And he goes, well, I can hand you one. She's like, you can hand me the mask, but you can't hand me the Coke. And he goes, no, I can hand you the mask. You have to put the mask on, and then I can hand you the Coke.
Oh wow.
That was like that perfectly sums up the logic, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no logic. That shit would go in. Logic went out the window a long fucking time ago.
Right.
A long ass time ago.
It just
So-
kills me how these people can't
Mhm.
see how utterly fucking insane their fucking
Oh,
bullshit is.
absolutely, man. Absolutely. So this happened 23 hours ago. So Canada is in a UN UN mission supporting surveillance over North Korea and the Pacific. So they were flying one of their surveillance aircraft, which I swear is from like the Second World War, and 2 Chinese fighter pilots completely pulled Top Gun moves on them. And there's even an account where the Canadian pilot says that the freaking pilot, the Chinese pilot went sideways and flipped them the bird. Flipped them the free, right, like straight out of Top Gun. They
Right.
flipped them the bird. So this is the news article. So Trudeau calls reports of Chinese fighter jets buzzing Canadian planes extremely troubling. No shit. That's just not gonna read the article. I'm just gonna play the video.
All right.
This is a disturbing report.
This is it right here.
This is a disturbing report, reads a tweet from the other side of the world about the Global News exclusive that Chinese fighter pilots are getting dangerously close to Canadians in international airspace. The UN mission to enforce sanctions on North Korea is called Operation Neon. The UN commander who tweeted overseas bases, including the one in Japan that houses the Canadian plane in question. No official response yet from Beijing. But the story is reverberating around the globe, picked up by outlets including the BBC, Reuters, and CNN.
Story about the Chinese jets buzzing Canadian aircraft. Has the U.S. also seen an increase in these types of Chinese provocative actions?
Reporters inquiring at a U.S. State Department briefing.
I would need to refer you to the Department of Defense to speak to any particular trend lines. We have spoken of PRC's provocative military activity in the region.
Here at home, the Prime Minister called the situation extremely
Fucking guy.
troubling.
We will be bringing it up directly with Chinese officials and counterparts and ensuring that this doesn't continue to be part of an escalatory pattern.
Because if it escalates, you can't do fuck all because our jets are so fucking outdated.
Exactly how Canada plans to do that is not clear.
China's military is unprofessional and poorly trained and does not follow.
Unprofessional and poorly trained. I wouldn't take that to the bank.
No?
I doubt it very much that they're unprofessional, and I doubt it very much they're not properly trained. No.
So then you have to believe that what they're doing is intentional. They're trying to
Oh,
antagonize.
absolutely. This all has to do with everything that's happening from smoke screens, Ukraine as well, right?
Right.
Remember when the whole Ukraine thing happened? All of a sudden, there's another variant. We're closing down everything in China again. What does that happen? Well, what comes from China? Everything that we have, right? And this goes back to many times and other YouTubers saying, we're not self-sustaining. We're all our production is overseas. So what happens? You can't get chips for cars. You can't get, there's a shortage of everything because of
Right.
that. Right.
The rules.
While the opposition wants Canada to spend more on defense, meeting NATO's 2% of GDP target.
I think it's a hallmark of other militaries that we've seen, such as Russia's military in Ukraine, which has equally been reckless and unprofessional.
With eyes around the globe,
That's our plane.
watching.
Look at that.
Abigail Beeman, Global News, Ottawa.
Dude, we're doing surveillance with that freaking plane.
What's wrong with that plane?
You see?
It's got props.
God, dude. Yeah. It's got props. I don't know. I just wondered does the guy come out there and has to crank it With the manual push. I don't-
No, he winds
Oh
a
my God.
string around it and then just pulls.
Ties it to a donkey's ass.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
They push
So yeah,
started.
so all this is happening because Canada has blocked remember all the Huawei thing that the United States wanted the president of Huawei Canada to give her up to the United States
Right.
because of a whole spiel thing that was going on for money laundering or what was it called? Fuck, when you do illegal shit with your company.
Embezzlement.
Anyway, embezzlement and shit like that.
Right.
So we had her locked up in Vancouver for that, and we weren't giving her up. And then China, what they did is the two Michaels. Basically, they had hostage to these two guys that were both their names were Michael, two Canadians. So Canada in September, they gave the woman back to the United States, where she she confessed that she did and she didn't do illegal things, but there was a settlement done. She said she did illegal things but was not prosecuted for it. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't know, it does not make sense, but that's exactly what happened. Yeah, I did it, but you know what, you can't prosecute me. And so there was some kind of deal done with
Oh, she had like diplomatic immunity or some shit.
yeah, some bullshit with the Americans, right?
Right.
So after they released her and she went back to China, she had like a red carpet. She was like a hero, and the two Canadian guys came back. Now, Huawei here, they wanted to use our 5G network, and due to security reasons, the government, which is absolutely fine, said no, you're not going to be using our 5G.
Yeah, because weren't they known? They were data mining, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Exactly.
That's correct. Well, they're data mining with freaking TikTok as well.
Right.
Right. That's why Trump banned TikTok.
TikTok.
That is a whole different app.
Not much.
Not much. Yeah. Well, that's why that was going to happen, right?
Right.
What is this here? Bosman says.
Oh, the big guy. Yep.
That move is called Huawei. Yep, exactly. Y'all go to war with China while our stupid ass president goes to war with Russia. Yeah, you know what? I hope we don't go to war, but I'm sure Hunter Biden and the big guy got it all on their computer. Oh yeah, for sure, man. That was fucking great. It's just, yeah, the CP-140 Aurora. That's the fucking plane. The CP. How old is that plane? CP. What did I say? CP 40.
140.
Aurora.
Rolls Royce.
CP Aurora plane. How old? When was that manufactured? That's how old our fucking military is.
I'm gonna guess 82.
CP for 8. All news. What the fuck? Lockheed. It's a Lockheed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lockheed. It's a maritime patrol aircraft operated by the. What's the year? Okay, so it's not that. Okay, so it's not that old. 1979.
No. That was 79.
Okay.
I wasn't far
Okay.
off. But prop planes, man, the reason they use us for reconnaissance is because they're more reliable, all weather.
Okay.
Plus, their range is usually better.
Yeah, basically the Aurora is because they're upgraded for surveillance. That's what it is. The 1980s. Okay. By NATO. All right. So I'll take it back. It's not that old. Yo, big afforded to me. Anzo, what's up, man? Thank you for joining us, brother. Just venting about Canada and stupid gun laws, and yeah, bullshit from Trudeau and China. Aircraft pulling Top Gun moves on Canadian aircraft over Korea, or in the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, they actually gave the Canadian pilot the bird. I'm not sure they went inverted, but I know that they were on like in an angle where the pilot saw it.
Right.
Talk
to me, Goose.
I would have been motherfucker.
right? Fucking Polaroid. I've been waiting my whole life for this moment. Highway.
I Love Food goes older than the first Top Gun movie. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Yeah, really. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, they
I
did.
can't
fuck,
wait to
man.
see
They
the
did it.
next new one.
Yeah, I have to see it this weekend. Yeah, man. It's actual real shit, man. You have to see that. It was there wasn't footage. There was the footage that they took was they computer generated out of a black box, so to see how close the Chinese aircraft actually got to the Canadian aircraft, but the
Right.
pilot said that he flipped them the bird, and it was all over the world today. So yeah, it's like crazy.
Maybe that means I love you where they're from.
Maybe that does, right? Maybe that does. But
We are
it's
number one.
Canadian aircraft. This is look to your right. Ha middle finger. Fuck you, man.
Have you seen that video where that American pilot was in international waters, and this Japanese or Chinese warship messages him and tells him to turn away, and he basically very eloquently says "fuck you." He's like, he goes,
Yes.
yeah, and he's like, and then the Japanese guy just goes meow.
Yeah, I saw that, and it was like it was subtitled, right? It's like,
Yeah, he just this is whatever operating
Didn't we play
over
that on one of the
international
shows?
waters, and I
Did-
will proceed.
Didn't we play that?
I don't think we did, no, but that was funny
Oh.
as shit.
Hold on a second.
Meow.
I'm gonna put it in the. I'm gonna share that clip again. It's Anzo's on the thing. Hold on, share screen.
Iron Eagle
Oh
was
my God.
awesome.
Iron Eagle, yeah. They came out like two parts. It was a two-parter, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Well, there was a part 2, but the original movie was a story all in itself, and then they came out with the part 2. But
But Global News has learned that China is putting Royal Canadian Air Force crews in the danger zone with high-risk, high-aggression tactics in international airspace. The Chinese military is using what sources call dangerous maneuvers to intercept Canadian intelligence aircraft, currently on a UN mission to enforce sanctions against North Korea. Fast and agile Chinese fighter jets are buzzing Canada's slower Aurora aircraft with razor-thin margins, frequently zooming past the planes a mere 20 to 100 feet away, creating enough turbulence alone that Canadian planes could be thrown off course or risk a mid-air collision.
It would be terrifying for them to do any kind of evasive maneuver because they might trick the Chinese fighter pilot into doing something even more irresponsible and more dangerous. So the best they can do is fly along and hope that the Chinese fighter pilot doesn't make a mistake.
The Chinese pilots are so close, multiple sources told Global News the Canadians can make eye contact with them and see the Chinese pilots flipping them the middle finger. Senior military officials are concerned it risks the safety and even the lives of
Yeah, she said that. Flipping them the middle finger.
Canadian crews. And this isn't a case of a single pilot hot-dogging. Sources say there have been approximately 60 intercepts since Christmas, and nearly half of those have been dangerous. The Canadian government has sent multiple official diplomatic rebukes to China, calling the maneuver unsafe and unprofessional, all to no avail.
When is war professional or tactics of war professional? It's not professional, is it?
yeah,
It's tactical.
all tactics. Well, they're soldiers are paid to be soldiers. All war tactics are professional by definition.
Okay, fair enough.
But I would say it's definitely like, I mean, you're risking your own self and planes as well, needlessly. I mean, China's not going to do anything to Canada, and Canada's not going to do anything to China. So maybe they next time just moon them.
The
Fight
fact
back.
that the Chinese government is not responding to Canadian concerns seeking to rein this kind
This guy
of
looks like Mike Myers.
adventurism
Yeah, baby, yeah.
in is also very concerning.
One source told Global News pilots and commanders carefully assess the risk before each flight takes off, but there is growing concern that the new tactics signal a new tone from China. Neithu?
Mercedes Stevenson in Ottawa. Thanks, Mercedes.
Thank you, Mercedes.
Mercedes Stevenson. That sounds like a porn name.
And now on stage, Mercedes.
Boom, boom, she's on the hub.
Best thing, stay away from China airspace. Yeah, but no, that's not going to happen. Well, they're away. They're not in Chinese airspace. They're in international airspace.
Right.
So it's the Chinese actually going into the international airspace, doing some Top Gun shit and freaking out the Canadian pilots. It's just insane, man. Yeah, so that's why, man, all this, you want to take away no 5G, no problem.
I
no
know.
5G, no problem.
And what a thing to be upset about.
I don't know what they're sad about. God, man, they control everything they make, man. Everything, all the clothes we wear, fucking have the majority of them sneakers, our sneakers, our Nikes, our Reebok, whatever, all made in China, man.
Trump tried to do something about it, man.
All made it. I'm not disagreeing. I never really truly disagreed with what he was trying to do, in our conversations that we had when we were gaming and stuff. It's just when that man would open up his mouth, oh my God.
It was funny. Everything he said was funny.
I gotta admit, I'm missing the freaking orange dude, man. Because Biden's not entertaining. He's concerning me. He's concerning me, especially when he shook that guy's hand. Is that
shake
the imaginary friend?
Yeah, the microphone stand. He tried to shake the fucking hand of the microphone stand, bro. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, and this is the guy
he clearly didn't know where he was. Clearly.
Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Oh, dudes. You know what? So I played this at work today because when things get quiet and stuff, I like cracking jokes, and we're a bunch of guys who are working, and there's Montreal's known as the city of festivals, right? We have a lot of festivals going on,
right,
and things like that. And we have a show called The Nasty Show. And The Nasty Show is like no holds barred. Like this is not meant for people that get offended easily or hurt. Like you can't watch this show. You can't go into this show thinking that way, right? And it was one year that Patrice O'Neill went to it, and I was watching it on Comedy Central here in Canada. We were watching it, and they had the best of the Montreal Nasty Show.
Right.
And I saw this clip, and I played it at work. Very professional of me. Especially, and it was, we were all cracking up, right? And you know what? I'm gonna share it. I don't know if I'm gonna get copy struck on it or anything like that, but I'm gonna play it. The shit is funny as fuck. And this is like comedy from back in the day, right? Basco, we need to do a flight simulator over China. See if planes buzz us. Yeah, man, you can do it. You can do it, man. Apparently, Chinese went crazy after the Top Gun movie with the Dark Star plane, right? Because it's a concept plane. They're like freaking out.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Hold on a second. Just cue this up. It's about a couple of minutes. Hold on. I hope you guys can hear it. Just give me a second. Share. The quality is not that good, but hopefully it is.
O'Neill.
Can you guys hear that? It's a bit low, but I have it at max.
Yeah, Bobby's laying. Shit, a big pan. Shit. Pussy, shit. Bobby slaying. Women need to step it up in the bedroom. Most of you are losers and you're fucking, tell her she's a loser in the bedroom. Tell her. She doing everything you like? Come on. Everything pretty much. That means no, motherfucker. Stop. Trying to play wordplay with it? Pretty much, which means no. She ain't doing what she's supposed to do. Why don't you step it up, sweetie? That's what he just told you. Pretty much, not step it up. Step it up. You ever pee on her?
Yeah.
You ever pee on her? You ever pee on her? You want to pee on her? It's hard to introduce piss to the relationship, you know? That's why woman who's not getting pissed on is because he don't know how to fucking bring it to you. How you bring that, sir? With the glasses, with this lovely woman here? You want to pee on it, don't you? But you can't figure out how. What do you do? Oh, baby, I was drinking too much apple juice. And I gotta pee right now, but I ain't gonna make it to the bathroom. Can I pee on you, please? Schnookums, maybe you call them schnookums, it'll help. Boo Bear, can I pee on you? Tickle her. Oh, coochie cool. Can't tell her, like, you know. How do you tell women you love? That's what I'm saying, you gotta be nasty, right? You can't tell them if you love them. You can't tell them how to do certain things and, like, love them. You can't go, oh, baby, listen, why you sucking my dick? Can you just... Can you just spit on it? And then she tries to love you and spit on it. And then you go, no, can you just... and let it run down the shaft onto the balls. Precious.
Precious.
Can you gag, please? Just one. Makes my dick feel bigger. Yeah. Oh, shit. Ain't that fun when your girl gags when your shit feel enormous? This crowd stinks. Too many couples. I've been here a week. Montreal's pussy whip. Very pussy whip town. The vaginas have it. They are running you fags. You are pussies in this town. Hear that? Look at the fella. Ooh, sacre bleu, huh, motherfucker? You just take it in the ass, don't you?
Like I said, this is the nasty show.
A lot of old women here, too.
Right.
A lot of old pussy in Montreal. 30 and over. 30-year-old pussy is old, man. I'm gonna tell you something. The value of pussies like cars. It ain't like houses.
God, this guy kills me.
Eat no 30-year-old pussy. It tastes like you're licking an alligator's stomach.
Oh.
Dry prehistoric pussy. Get out of here with that.
Priest.
I'll put WD-40 on the pussy. Look at this table right here. They just appalled.
Oh my god, man.
Prehistoric.
Yeah,
Looking for royalty-free music?
Oh
Discover
my God,
Epidemic Sound. Get the safest music.
It's freaking.
Women just bring our fun. That's what your jobs are, ladies, is to bring down man fun.
Hold on a second.
Burn up our fun. Understand? Men are dumb and we're feel better than you in terms of having a good time, right? It's because men are dumb and we're philosophical about our dumbness. Like we can have hours and hours of fun off of dumb shit. Y'all don't know how to do that. Like, here's a man conversation that could go on for 2 days. Hey, would you fuck a girl if she didn't have a nose? You know what it is, ladies, that makes you so emotional? I'll give you one guess.
Oh yeah, most def.
Because cum, right? Cum is emotional. and you don't come on the outside of your body. That's why guys are so free. We get to
Oh my
see
god.
our evil. We get to see.
My stream
I
was
turn evil out every
interrupted.
day. If
Yep.
Yeah.
you know how many fucking murders there aren't?
We'll be back. We'll be back. Oh, we will be back. Wow.
That's the first time I've seen that happen.
Yeah, not me. I've seen it happen to other people.
I've
seen it happen to other people. Well, we'll be back. Yeah.
Well, what? And it'll just bring it back up, or?
No, I'm not gonna bring it back up. Stream suspended for policy violation. That's the first time it happens to me, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
See, it shouldn't matter. You're not monetized.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But see, that's the thing, that the guy who has that on, he isn't Oh yeah, seriously. It's not like I'm making money out of this shit.
Right. So what do we do? Do we end it there?
No, I'm making millions. No, we're gonna come back. How does this work? What do I do? This is the first. Let's see how it goes here. Stream suspended for policy violation. What do I do? I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's the first time it happens. Am I back? Am I not back?
No, I'm looking at the stream on YouTube and the chat's active, but the stream's not.
Elon Musk needs to freaking back and show. People are probably wondering, what the fuck did Basco do, man? Where's it gonna go?
Right.
Basco's been blocked. Stream unavailable. Stream suspended. Yeah, I got an email. That's how I knew I got an email.
Really?
Yeah. Hi guys, video hold up. Wait, YouTube stream has an interval when copyright content is detected after copyright material is no longer being streamed. Stream are automatically re-enabled. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I'm not streaming it. That's right. So yeah, that's great. It's good shit, man. It's funny. Oh, we're back.
There it is.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah, Trish O'Neill. Funny shit. Check it out, guys. I got canceled, man. It was too much, girl, spit down my dick and shit. You can't say that nowadays. It's all censored. People get hurt. Someone reported my shit. That's probably what happened. I was thinking, oh my god, my feelings are being hurt, or somebody saw it. And I don't know. You know what? It is what it is. But yeah. That's how it improves grammars. And while we were in the dark, because that's the first time that happens to me, to be honest with you.
Right.
The first time. Yeah. The YouTube police, blocks my shit. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so while we were away, Bozel says, "Rip Patrice O'Neill. He would be the first to be canceled by the SG." Yeah, 100%. He's in my top 5. He's amazing, actually. Like I said, I was introduced after watching that skit on replay. And he was in Montreal a few times, actually, for the Nasty Show.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of his stuff over the years. I've always liked Patrice.
We will be back. Fuck you, YouTube. 100%. YouTube and Trudeau can go fuck themselves. I'm really nasty. I'm really bad today. I'm like hardcore today. Like I just don't give a.
I think you're ready to move to Michigan. You're no longer Canadian, man.
You know what? I'll always be Canadian. Man. I love my country. I don't like who's leading it right now, but I'm just fed up, man. I notice I can't deal with people's bullshit anymore.
No, dude, and I think that's an age thing. Like I've noticed the older I get,
Mhm.
the more my circle of friends shrinks, and I just don't want to put the time and effort into to cultivating relationships with people that honestly get on my nerves. I just don't have the patience for it anymore.
Hey Tim, how are you, man? Yeah, exactly, exactly. I'm not used to like I can't deal with dumb shit anymore.
No. And I've never really been able to deal with it, but
Yeah, check this out, right? Check this out. Without going into like names and shit. Okay. So we had a situation this week. A customer of ours that has many customers, right? They have an issue with emails going out, right? They're complaining that many customers of theirs don't get the emails that we're sending out to their customers.
Okay.
Now, it's not across the board. So I knew from the very beginning that it wasn't our issue. So I was away for a day or something back a couple of months ago, and our IT guy goes to me, listen, they call me because of this. I'm like, listen, they're full of shit because it's not across the board. So it's something on their end for sure.
Right.
But the president of that company called the president of my company and started bitching and complaining about this whole fucking thing, right? Hey, Darius, good to see you, man. So basically, but the way he words his emails, it's no whole hi, how are you, Basco? This problem's still not resolved. Can you please take a look at it? It's getting pretty urgent. No, this is ridiculous. I need you guys to look into this. Blah blah, blasting, like not even a hello, not even a please, not even nothing, right? So basically, just trashing us, right? And then the IT company they basically wrote back during the week saying, oh, nobody spoke to me, which is bullshit because I spoke to the guy and asked him his fucking questions. But my mistake is because what I usually do after a phone call conversation, I send out an email pretty much reviewing everything we spoke about, right? To cover my ass.
Right.
But I didn't do it this time.
The one time you don't do it.
One time I didn't do it, it fucking bites me in the ass.
Yep. I constantly have to send the minutes.
Yeah. Exactly. So basically now what happened was today, after a bunch of that email from their IT company that they have hired to look into the situation, which is basically told them that, oh, it's our fault. I spoke with our IT guy and I go, listen, this doesn't make anything. Maybe they're being blocked because it's only apparently emails going to Gmail accounts that are being blocked. So obviously they're being blocked by Gmail. So we went on this website, we put in the domain, and Lord and behold, guess what?
What?
They're fucking blocked. So our cool ass IT guy took a screenshot, sends it to their freaking CC'd everybody in the company because that's what they do. They CC everybody. Even our president, make us look like we don't know what we're doing. Guess who looks like they don't know what they're doing. That fucking IT company they're probably paying thousands for that didn't have the fucking common sense to check to see if their domain was fucking blocked.
Right.
Do you think we're gonna get an apology? No.
Yeah. See, similar things happen to me all the time, dude. The university sent me a shitty email with everyone CC'd into it about how they haven't received reports on the upkeep, maintenance, and condition of our cooling towers. We don't have any cooling towers. And you would think they would know that.
Right.
Like they designed it. How do you not know there's not cooling towers? So then I get to respond, and of course I respond to all. And then I get an email about how when I'm going to address a singular issue with a singular person, I should be responding to just that person. I'm like, no, because then everyone sees the email where it looks like I'm the dumbass, and no one gets to see him look like no. I don't play those games, dude.
Oh man, that used to happen a lot with a person, and it was just crazy, man. Like so many times, I was like, "Why are you CCing everybody about something that I'm supposed to be taking care of? Why don't you just pick up the fucking phone, dial my extension, and said, oh, by the way, did you get a chance to look into this?"
Right.
Instead of saying, nope, I don't have any information, but I CC'd so and so in it, so maybe he can answer you. That just makes us look like dumbasses.
Right.
But anyways, man. So yeah, my patience are slim.
Jason,
Yeah.
there in the chat.
Yeah. Damn, the new Harry Potter are really on HBO. What new Harry Potter? Oh, really?
Yeah, the series. Yeah, and my HBO Max all of a sudden doesn't work. Like if I log into it, I could watch one episode of something, and then for like 2 or 3 days, I get stuck in this loop of when I try to go back to it, it says it acts like I don't have a subscription.
It's China.
I'm telling you.
It's China.
It's the monkeypox.
No HBO Max for you.
Right.
Shit.
HBO No Max.
Sound like
HBO minimum.
mas.
That's what I got. HBO minimum.
HBO no mas. What was I gonna say? You know what's dropping
No
soon
mas.
on Disney Plus?
What's that?
And June 27th. Multiverse of Madness, man.
I haven't seen it yet. I get it. Yeah.
They're pulling it out of theaters fast because Top Gun burned the shit out of that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
The drop on ticket sales after it's abysmal. It's still at 800 and something million. And it made money. It made,
right.
I know they're probably expecting to hit a billion. I don't think it's gonna come to it before June 22nd when they pull it. But yeah, Fantastic Beasts 3. That's what it is. Yeah. I was never a Harry Potter fan.
Oh, I am.
I've tried watching the movies. I saw parts of one like multiple times, never consistently, right through from the beginning to end.
Well, it's not like, I mean, they're entertaining to me, but it's more sentimental stuff. You know what I mean? Because like the series went on for so long. My kids were little when we started watching them together and stuff. You know?
Do you cry when you watch it?
Well, no. Why would I cry when I watch it?
Do you cry after sex like Justin Trudeau?
Only because I'm exhausted.
You cry of exhaustion. I'm so tired.
God, I can't go on.
I couldn't go that extra.
I'm so
round.
dehydrated. And I still owe her $400. No.
My wallet hurts. Oh my god.
Pretty
And her
woman.
name is Mercedes.
Yeah, Mercedes Stevenson.
Oh my god. It made money because people were expecting No Way Home 1.5. Absolutely, man. They expected to get a whole bunch of cameos on that. And it fell short. And then word of mouth turned some people off. Yeah. Turned some people off. Let's see if the Marvels do. The Marvels are not gonna. If the Marvels make 800 million, I would be blown away. I don't expect that movie to do well. Well, yeah. And Darius says Trudeau cries when the people rise up. Chip, yeah, tell me about it. He pulls little temper tantrums and runs out of parliament. He's done that multiple times.
Yeah.
Previous shows, I've actually shown clips of that where he's getting grilled about that, and the whole thing going back to the Trudeau in Parliament. Actually, he was being grilled by the opposition about criminals that have I think hold up offenses or stuff like that they're not going to do jail time. They're going to be under house arrest. Like armed offenses, they're going to be under house arrest.
Wow.
Tell me, how does that protect society in certain homes?
Who knows, man?
Oh,
Trudeau moans when he poops.
Oh my god, Trudeau. Moans when he poops. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Talking when we got copy struck before and they blocked our stream. I wonder if it blocked it on Twitch as well, because Twitch is more lenient with those shit.
Right.
When I game when I stream games,
right,
and there's music in it, YouTube will always strike me, but Twitch doesn't.
Really?
Yeah. There's just some crazy ass shit. Did we cover everything today? What
You're
did I
not
have on my
supposed to
thumbnail?
moan unless it's like I don't know, like we've all had those ones where it feels like you're trying to push out a Pringles can. Now you moan on that one, if it keeps you from crying, okay, but he moans from
That's
pleasure.
I grunt. Oh yeah.
One of those where you gotta like reach down, grasp the bowl for some traction,
Oh my
and
God.
really bear down.
That's when you need to drink some more water to add some more fiber to your body.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that-
definitely.
That turd
definitely.
comes out, and you got to sign a girth certificate.
You know what's the best though? When you take a shit and you wipe your ass and there's nothing coming on the piece of paper.
The ghost shit. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like I get up and I'm like, I walk out with my chest all pumped out and I'm like, it's a glorious day today.
I feel like it's going to be a good day when that happens.
Oh, absolutely. That when that happens, I walk out of the bathroom with a little bounce on my step.
Yes, exactly.
You know what's the worst though?
What's
when you
that?
take a shower and you get a stomach ache and then you have to take a shit right after.
And
the
then
shower.
and then you're going to get right back in the shower.
It's just like why body, why?
Exactly.
It's like true, like it's like true. This I love
It's like
ghost. Exactly.
True self-sabotage right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Or we're our own worst enemies, right? Because we can't even trust ourselves. Because you think you're gonna fart, you end up shitting yourself.
Oh, don't trust a fart. No fucking way.
No. Like that's like the fastest you can clench up your butt cheeks and in a single motion and run towards the bathroom.
Exactly. Oh, that's not a fart.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
Try to sneak through. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's funny how talking about shit is always a thing that makes people laugh and farts. It's like, women get all uncomfortable, but they don't fart. Stop it. No, we don't fart.
Amber Turds is such a piece of shit. She's like watery shit. Like Amber Turds is like when you shit and it's so much diarrhea you could shit through a screen door without touching a wire. That's Amber Turd.
Wow. I would say it would be more like, Eddie Murphy said isn't hilarious, right? When your ass muscle doesn't cooperate and it cuts your shit like halfway and then you're wiping your ass for like hours.
Yeah, like you're trying to wipe off a marker. Yeah, I hate that. Fucking that aggravates me. Like
will it ever end? Will it ever end?
No, it doesn't. You're trying to wipe off a fucking magic marker back there. You went to half a roll of fucking toilet paper, and your anus is now rug burnt.
Oh my God. And then you're like, oh, it's more uncomfortable when that shit happens at work.
Right.
I hate it, man. My uncle's funny. Because my family, my family suffers from hemorrhoids and shit, right? I mean, I'm getting deep and personal here. And my uncle came out of the bathroom and he had these like, it looked like a package of wipes, right? But they're medicated wipes, right? And he goes,
Right.
oh, he comes out like all red in the face. I'm like, you all right? And he's like, oh, I have to call your aunt and thank her for packing these. And I'm like, what is this shit? I'm like, what, tampons or pads? What is this? Right. And he goes, no, these are like medicated pads, like wipes pads, and they're great. And I'm like, what do you mean they're great? and he gave me one, right? He gave me a pack. Dude, that's like it's like it cleans, sanitizes, and then it's like it coats your ass where you go to pool the next time. It's like slips right through. Yeah, it's like a silicone based bullshit, man. I'm like, whoa, this is genius. Who came up with such a thing? A person who has ass problems. That's who. Yeah. So yeah, that was crazy shit. I was like mocking him until fuck I used it, and I was like, oh shit, this is not funny. Flushable wipes. Even if it says flushable, I don't flush them, man. I don't like sending that shit down our tubes. No.
Right.
I don't like doing that stuff, man. It's
none
crazy.
None of that stuff is flushable.
No,
take that from a fucking plumber. None of that is flushable.
No. God, how many times have you ever had to undo a toilet?
Oh, what? Like
Yeah, because of obstruction.
I would tell you this every
Not
time.
from your own shit, like because of maintenance. You're a maintenance man. I was a
Dude,
maintenance man.
hey,
You know what I mean?
in all honesty,
Yeah.
in my entire life, I have clogged a toilet once. That's why I don't know how these fucking people do it on a regular basis. This is a college, a college girls' dorm. I house 1,400 students. There are 150 something, like 152 toilets in this building, and they will be clogged. Every one of them will be clogged at least once during a week.
Wow.
At least once. And if I can't get it with a plunger and I have to pull that toilet every single time, it is flushable wipes that are in there.
You don't have that tool, that long one with like a bar and it has like a spring and you turn it. It has like an angle grip, so it goes right into the hole of the toilet. And then
Yeah,
you just
but
I don't know
that
what that's
snakes
called.
through, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
if
it's called a hand auger, but that only goes through to the flange, right where the toilet mounts to the floor. It only reaches to right there, and the clog will always be just below that.
Oh man, the one I have is like 6 feet long. 5 to 6 feet.
Ah.
Yeah. Man, those
I
apartment
have
buildings,
6
boy.
footers.
I am telling you, my dad had to, but myself, when I started taking care of the buildings and the apartments, oh my God. I had a tenant. I swear, man, the first time she clogged that, she called me at 11 o'clock at night. I swear to you, her whole fucking family decided to take a shit in a clogged fucking toilet. It was disgusting, man. It was disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
Disgusting. The second time that happened, it was the same thing. She had family from Toronto visiting. Everybody took a shit.
Yep. I had
We
this
had
chick.
we had just renovated that bathroom, white tile floor, white floor tile, white floor tile along the walls. She had these nice lacy shower curtains and stuff. And I went there. My wife looked at me. I was fucking pissed. It was midnight when she called me. I got into my fucking work clothes, got the freaking snake, and I went to their house. And she's like, "I am so sorry for." Oh my! I was doing the accents. I gotta watch it. I was like, and I was like, "I'm so sorry. I was gonna call you sooner." And I looked at it. I'm like, "How many people went to the bathroom after?" "Oh, but we were outside and everybody needed to use the washroom." So I didn't say anything. So when I put the snake in, it spilled a little bit, right? And she's like, "Oh, don't worry, I will clean it." "Oh, you will clean it?" So when you go with the snake, then you pull it out, right? Right after. Dude, I pulled it out. Shit went all across the wall, the curtain, and everything.
No.
Guess what? She never did it again. Never happened again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, see, I love food. We're closing this up now. I've been eating dinner this whole time. Oh, delicious. Nothing but floating turds. Yep. Yeah, man. So saying that, man, great show. I got copy struck and my stream blocked because of that whole Patrice O'Neill stand-up thing. But it's all good. We'll see what happens after the show. I'll just probably have to cut it out or whatever. But if not, check it out on Twitch. I don't even know if it's in there, but anyway. Saying so, guys, I'd like to thank everybody in the chat today. I love food. Where's my chat? All right, man. My chat. Oh, I love food. We had Darius who dropped in, man. It's been a minute since he jumped in one of my shows, so I appreciate you. The Jason Lee Tucker dude. Tim. Balls, who I found out lives in the same city as me. Shit.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. And also from Big Afford Entertainment. Drop Shop. And Kaylee. Thank you, Kaylee. I'm oh my God, Kelly. Did you stick with the whole Patrice O'Neill thing? It was just jokes. It wasn't, I'm sorry if you felt a certain way.
No, she texted me and said I had to turn it off for the kids.
Oh. Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, I had to turn it off."
No. What? I don't know how old they are. I was like, "What was that? What balls, shaft? What's that? Spitting shaft, balls, testicles, and stuff?"
They're young teens.
Oh, young. Oh, yeah. That would fuck them up. Yeah. All right, man. So yeah, thank you everybody who showed up, and check us out possibly next week. If I like this whole 2 weeks thing. It gives us more material and stuff to talk about. So we'll see what happens. Shit talk, yeah. Happy shit. Shit is always when we talk about poop. Poop's always funny,
right?
Yeah. Tune in next week or next time when we talk about more about poop. And saying that, we are out. Adios, muchachos. You can say bye now, man. You can say bye. You know that.
Bye.
Fucking guy.